Hello, my name is Alan Noble and congratulations on your decision to add ASEA Redox to your healthy lifestyle. Since ASEA Redox is a breakthrough in cell signaling and represents a new category of health supplement, I've provided this usage guide to help you get the very best out of your redox experience. ASEA Redox is the world's first redox signaling supplement containing the same powerful redox signaling molecules that are found in your cells. And so ASEA goes beyond all natural and is in fact native to your body. So as you might expect, ASEA is 100% safe and non-toxic even when consumed in large quantities. In fact, it's one of the safest supplements on the market today. Let's begin this usage guide with a few simple do's and don'ts, 8 tips for using ASEA Redox. Number 1. You don't have to take ASEA Redox on an empty stomach. However, it is best to try and avoid eating foods 5 to 10 minutes either side. You want ASEA Redox to go to work on you and not your food. Number 2. It's important to hold ASEA Redox in your mouth for about 30 seconds. The molecules in ASEA Redox are only 2, 3, and 4 atoms in size, and therefore holding it in your mouth allows for sublingual absorption through the soft tissues of your mouth. Number 3. Please do not mix ASEA with anything, such as orange juice or apple juice, even tap water. This will denature the molecules and render the product ineffective. Number 4. Don't drink out of the bottle. When you drink out of the bottle, no matter how clean a drinker you think you are, there's always a little bit of saliva going back into the bottle, and that will start that denaturing process. Again, you want the molecules to go to work in your body and not the bottle. Number 5. Never pour ASEA Redox into a metal container. Paper, plastic, and glass are all fine, but never metal. There's an electrical component to the manufacture and stabilization of these molecules, and when they come into contact with metal, it will start a denaturing process. Now, some people ask about metal fillings or braces. However, in our experience, we find that this amount of metal does not make a significant difference. Number 6. If you live in a chilly part of the world during winter and ASEA Redox arrives frozen on your doorstep, don't worry. Temperatures, whether it's freezing cold or extreme heat, do not affect the molecules. Just let it thaw out naturally and your product will be good for use. Do not, however, drink partially frozen product. Let it thaw out completely. Number 7. A common question people have about ASEA is, do I have to keep it refrigerated after opening? The answer is no. I love my ASEA cold, while the rest of my family like it at room temperature. It's really just a matter of personal preference. And finally, number 8. ASEA prints an expiration date at the bottom of each bottle. However, each bottle should be consumed within 30 days of opening. And this really shouldn't be an issue, since at 4 ounces a day, a bottle will last 8 days. Perhaps the most common question people have with regard to using ASEA Redox is, how much should I drink? Well, every case of ASEA comes with a 2-ounce measuring cup. 4 ounces a day is the recommended daily serving. You can drink it all in one go. However, most people prefer to split it up into drinking 2 ounces in the morning and 2 ounces in the afternoon or evening. Some people like to take that second 2-ounce serving right before they go to bed at night. They find it helps them sleep like a baby. Others find it gives them energy, so it's better to take it in the afternoon. However, everybody's body is different, and as a rule, if you already have trouble sleeping at night, then try taking that second 2-ounce serving right before you switch off the light. In fact, a better, deeper night's sleep is one of the most common testimonials that we hear from ASEA customers. Although many people feel noticeable benefits drinking 4 ounces a day, based on circumstances, and particularly if you're over 50 years of age, you may wish to fast-track your results after your first week by bumping it up to 4 ounces twice a day for a total of 8 ounces a day. This can often get someone over the hump and help them experience benefits more quickly. Some customers choose to stay at this 8 ounces a day, while others back down to 4 ounces a day and still maintain the benefits. Some still, based on personal circumstances, may wish to increase their consumption even beyond the 8 ounces a day. The bottom line is everybody's state of health is in a unique place, and by the end of the second or third month, you will know how much ASEA is right for you. And this brings me to correct expectations. Yes, ASEA Redox is one of the most significant health science breakthroughs of our lifetime. And yes, people can experience incredible benefits within their first week, even within the first 24 hours. However, about 10% of people might notice something in their first week, 50% of people in the first 30 days, and 90% of people will notice something in 90 days. Given the importance of this cell signaling technology and the profound benefits that can result in people's lives, we highly recommend you commit to using the product for a solid 90 days, giving even the slowest responding body time to work. And remember, you can always fast track your results by doubling up to 8 ounces a day. For athletes who might be pushing their bodies harder than most, we recommend taking 4 ounces of ASEA Redox 30 minutes before exercise or competition. If the workout or competition was particularly grueling, then an extra 4 ounces after exercise will certainly aid recovery, which of course is an extremely important part of the athletic cycle. Since the molecules in ASEA Redox are native to your body, in other words, they're the same as those found inside your cells, it's impossible to be allergic to ASEA Redox. However, for a small percentage of people, they may experience symptoms of detoxification. This can show up as a headache, fatigue, or stuffy nose. This is the body starting to clear out a lot of cellular waste that may have been accumulating for years. This is a good thing. Good stuff in, bad stuff out. So during this time, it's important to drink plenty of water to help flush out these toxins. In fact, for the first couple of weeks drinking ASEA Redox, you might want to increase your water consumption, aiming for 1 ounce of water per pound of body weight. So if you weigh 140 pounds, try to drink at least 140 ounces of water during this time. If your detox symptoms are more severe than you would like, then cut your ASEA consumption in half. And if they're still severe, cut it in half again. It's much better to go slow and steady than to quit. And remember, drink plenty of water. Also, let's take a minute and address the sodium content in ASEA. ASEA is of course not a bottle of salt water. As certified by independent testing lab Bioagilytics, ASEA Redox contains trillions of redox signaling molecules that we've made from salt and water. However, there is a small amount of sodium left over from the manufacturing process, 125 milligrams for a 4-ounce serving. To put this in perspective, it's equivalent to a slice of bread or 3 carrots, and it's still only 5% of the daily recommended allowance, and only 3% of what most Americans are actually consuming daily. If you find yourself on a very restricted, very low sodium diet for whatever reason, then of course it's always best to consult with a medical professional. Although we have Renew 28, our redox signaling gel for topical use, some customers get great benefits by putting ASEA into a little spray bottle and spraying it on their skin, on their hair, and in their eyes. Although you can buy ASEA branded spray bottles when you log into your teamasea.com account, you can also use a glass spray bottle bought in any health food store. Go for a blue or brown bottle, as this helps protect the molecules from UV in sunlight. Just make sure it's clean and only put enough in there for 1 week's use. You're not filling it in a pharmaceutical grade clean room like ASEA does, so any dust particles can start a destabilization process. So just enough for 1 week, and at the end of a week, empty out the remainder and refill for another week and spray away. Finally, I want to draw your attention to a simple usage guide that comes in every case of ASEA. We've already covered the do's and don'ts here in the video. However, on the back of the guide is a very useful results tracker. I think it's fair to say that we're pretty good at noticing when things go wrong with our health, but we're not always that observant when things start to go right with our health. So we encourage you to grade yourself on a scale of 1 to 10 on various body functions from energy to sleep and digestion and joint discomfort. Take a snapshot of your health before you start drinking ASEA Redox, and then again after 7 days, 30 days, 60 days, and finally 90 days. Simply taking inventory of how you feel will allow you to better appreciate your journey with ASEA Redox and how these amazing little molecules are impacting your life. So as we wrap up this usage guide video, I think it's very important to stress that ASEA Redox is not intended to diagnose, treat, cure, or prevent any disease or medical condition. ASEA simply enhances the ability of your cells to communicate their important messages for health and vitality. This is Alan Noble thanking you for your time today, and I look forward to hearing your ASEA story someday soon. Bye for now.